Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I've come on to show you another gift bag. Yesterday we did this one with the really different kind of handles, and today it's going to be the same style of bag but with different handles again. So just to show you that the bag can be really versatile and you can change it up. So it's got these rolled handles. I just came up with it on a piece of paper. This was my prototype. I just thought it was really quirky and different, and it's something you're either going to like it or you're not, and that's fine if you don't, but I think it's great, so I thought I'd share it anyway. You can always push this too and pin that together. I just think it's really nice, and I've just tied them together with some seam binding. So I'm going to use the blue paper stack, and I shared them yesterday. I got this from the range. It like you can see there that it ombres in colour. They're double-sided. They're really nice patterns and things, and that was $3.99 from the range. So that's what I'm going to be using today. So the piece of card size that you're going to need, just make sure I've got it the right way up, is just a second. Right, I'll go that way. If it's upside down, never mind. I don't think it is. Is it? I don't know. You're going to need a piece that measures 12 inches by 9 inches, and on the 12-inch side you want to score at 3 inches 11.5 inches. On the shorter side, score at 3 inches. Come back, score at 1.5 inches, and just come down to about 4.5. And then we're going to do a triangle fold. So from your corner, oh dear, I'll just fold that up so I can see where the corners are. There we go. So from your corner point up to the end of that score line that we did, you want to just draw in your triangle and back down to the other side. So you're going to have a triangle there. You can see that. I'll show you on the back. So from that score line down to there and down to there. Let me just turn this light off. There, okay? So then what you can do is just fold and burnish on all of your score lines, but not folding the side one. I am just going to cut. So on this square one here, you just want to come inside of that score line and cut straight up, and then just notch. And again on this side as well. And then just taking off this rectangle completely and notching there. So that's the cutting. So this next part is the bit that's going to create your rectangle. Now you want to use a grid if you have one. If not, and you're quite confident to just do it on your own, then that's fine. So this length here, you can tuck that under as well, measures 8.5 inches. So you want to find the centre of the 8.5. Okay. So the centre of that is 4.25, and then you want to come back 1.5 inches. So you want to mark that at 2.75. And then this side 1.5 inches as well, so you want to mark that at 8.75. And then you want to come down 1.25 inches and just repeat those marks. So lining up there, 4.25, 5.75, 2.75, and you just want to join them up into a rectangle. So you can use your lines on your grid just to make sure it's all straight, You're not going to see these marks anyway once you've finished. Or you could do it on the back. And then from the middle, from this middle point that we did, you want to mark 1/2 inch either side. So you're coming at 2 and 1. And then you want to just draw a line down to the bottom. So again, you could just use the lines on your grid. And that's what you're going to do. This is what's going to create your rolls. So that is what we've got so far. So next what you want to do is carefully cut down there and there. Carefully, she says. So just cutting down them. And then what you're going to do is turn it to the side and cut along there and up to that one. So I'm just going to use my cutting knife to do that. Just be careful and watch your fingers. So now that's lifted that one up. So then we can turn it around and come back on that one. And that should have lifted that one up. So now you've got 1 flap that comes down and 2 that come out. So then what you're going to do, let me just zoom out a little bit, is take your bone folder on the middle one and just roll it just as best you can. It's easier on thinner card or paper, really rolls nice on paper, and then you just want to roll that down. So taking some glue, run it along the edge, and then rolling it back up, oops, and just holding it for a minute. You could put something in if you can fit a pencil in it, or a straw or something like that, and that should keep that down. Then you just want to repeat the same process on the other two. So I'll do one more and then I'll just go off camera and do the next one. Okay, so rolling it up. You can let this go and make it a bigger, you know, or do it as tight as you can, it'll be thinner. So then just run some more glue along the edge and then roll it up. And just hold it for a second, and then you just want to do your last one. Don't pull it too hard because you might rip it. And then I did say I'd go off camera and do it, didn't I? I may as well just do it now. And then just roll that one under as well. And then that is how you just create your pockets. Your rolled bag. So I think that's a really good idea. And the idea behind it was that you would take your ribbon and then you'll just feed the ribbon through. So this is just some what do you call it? I can't think. I know you're all shouting at the screen now. So you do need, it can be a bit tricky, but once you've got the first one in, the rest will follow. So just pull it through the first one and then just keep pushing it through. You can just skip this bit. It is a bit. There we go. And then into the last one. And then once you've gone through, you just want to decide how long or small you want the handles. So there we go. So that's that. And then you just want to tie it off to wherever you want. You could do it a slight bit longer so that you can adjust it later. Or you could just leave the handles off and do it later. Bit of a tricky ribbon to tie in a bow. A bit like that voile stuff. So I'm just going to leave it like that. I'll cut that off and we can adjust it later. So that's your handle. So you want to do that twice. Then you just want to fold up your little side pieces on both pieces, and then it's just a matter of gluing it all together. So you want to put some glue on this side and then we're going to attach this piece. So I'm running some glue along there. I'm using wet glue. You could use double-sided sticky tape if it's a nice strong one. And then lining it up from the bottom and taking it up to the top. Right, and then you can just go over that with your bow folder. And then folding that side over, and then that side should just meet. So again, add in some glue. And then just close it. Just take care when you're doing this last one, because obviously you don't want to press too hard on your handles. So you could just bring it up and hold it. Just so that you don't put too much pressure on, because you don't want to squash the... Okay. And then deciding where you want your front or back to be. So it doesn't really matter. I'll choose that side. You want to fold in the back and then apply some glue to the tabs. And then to that one as well. So then you can just fold them in. And then you can lay it down and just apply some glue to the front flap. And then just fold that over. Like so. And then you can turn it the right way around. Get your bone folder in. Just give it a little squeeze. And then that's it. That's the bag. With the really pretty rolled handles. It's a really deep bag. Again, it's 8.5 inches by 6 by 3. So it is a really good size bag. Yeah, so that's both of them. Hope you liked it. Hope you'll have a go at it. If you do, don't forget to join my Facebook group, Crafting with Danielle Rose, or the other Facebook group that Sandra and myself are on, Crafting with Riley and Rose on Facebook. So see you again next time. Bye.